Every single night your dog makes a choice. Out of every comfortable spot in your home, every soft corner, every cozy floor, they choose your bed right next to you. Owners think this is just a habit. They are missing something extraordinary in the next 8 minutes. I'm going to show you exactly what your dog is communicating. When they sleep on your bed, the science behind it is fascinating, and the emotional truth behind it will absolutely melt your heart. Because your dog sleeping on your bed is not random. It is not just warmth they are seeking. Every time they climb up onto your bed, they are making a profound statement about how they feel about you. Stay with me until the very end, because the last reason I reveal is the one that most dog owners never discover, and once you know it, you will never look at your sleeping dog the same way again. To understand why your dog sleeps with you, we need to go back 15,000 years. Before dogs were pets, they were wolves, because sleeping together meant safety, warmth and survival. It was the ultimate act of trust. That instinct in your dog climbs on your bed, that they're not just seeking comfort, they are choosing you as their pack and marriage. You be their safety, their everything. The first and most powerful reason your dog sleeps on your bed is pure trust, complete and absolute trust. Think about what sleep actually means for an animal. When they sleep, they are completely vulnerable. They cannot defend themselves. They cannot run. When your dog chooses to sleep next to you, they are saying with their whole body, I trust you with my life. You are the full of uncertainty, stress hormone when dogs sleep alone versus near their owner. The difference is dramatic. Dogs save significantly lower stress. Your presence literally calms their nervous system as they sleep. Notice what your dog does before they finally lie down on your bed. They circle, they paw at the blanket. They arrange things just right. This is another ancient behavior. Creating a safe net here is something that will surprise you. When your dog sleeps at your feet, they are not just comfortable, they are guarding you. Even in sleep, one part of their brain, there is a reason humans and dogs have coexisted. For 15,000 years, we protected each other. You feed them, care for them, they guard you. Warn you now, let us talk about the love science. Because what happens in your bodies when you sleep near each other is genuinely remarkable. Research shows that both humans and dogs release oxytocin, the bonding love hormone, when they sleep in close proximity. Studies have found that dogs and their owners actually synchronize their breathing and even their heart rates. When sleeping close together, your nervous systems literally align, your bodies communicate, and sleep in ways your minds never could while awake. This is why dogs are used with veterans who have nightmares and PTSD. They sense the distress, they move closer. They place a paw, they breathe steadily. And somehow it worked. And here is something most people do not expect. Research from Mayo Clinic found that people who sleep with their dogs actually report better sleep. For people who live alone, this matters even more. The simple presence of a dog in bed reduces feelings of loneliness, anxiety and depression. Your dog knows when you need them most, and they show up every single night without being asked. Watch your dog sleep on your bed tonight. Notice how they mirror your position, how they adjust when you move, how they always find a way to stay in contact with you. This is not accidental. This is devotion expressed in sleep. Now, I want to talk about something important. Some owners decide no dog on the bed, and they close the bedroom door. What happens to the dog on the other side of that door is something every dog owner should understand. They whine. They press their nose into the door trying to smell you. They are not being dramatic. They genuinely feel safer near you, and being separated from you feels like a threat to their survival. If you cannot or choose not to share your bed, and that is completely valid, the best compromise is placing your dog's bed right beside yours. Close enough to smell you, close enough to hear your breathing. This small gesture dramatically reduces their nighttime stress. Your scent on that fabric works like a sedative for your dog. Studies show it lowers their cortisol levels, almost as effectively as your actual presence. Let us talk about the health benefits, because they are genuinely remarkable. People who sleep with their dogs have been shown to have lower blood pressure, lower heart rate, and reduce levels of the stress hormone cortisol. Your dog is literally making you healthier while you sleep. There is also the simple physical warmth. Dogs run at a higher body temperature than humans, around 101 and 2 degrees Fahrenheit in winter. The Spark had asthma living 3 degrees Fahrenheit. For people struggling with depression or anxiety, sleeping with their dog has shown measurable antidepressant effects. The physical warmth, the rhythmic breathing, the sense of not being alone, it triggers serotonin. Here is one more health benefit that surprises most people. Dogs expose you to a diverse range of microbes and bacteria, and research now shows this actually strengthens your immune system. Now here is something fascinating that most people never think about. Where your dog chooses to sleep on your bed actually tells you something specific about how they feel. Pay close attention to this. If your dog sleeps pressed against your chest, this is the deepest position of all. They are sleeping to the rhythm of your heartbeat, the heartbeat they have been listening to since they first trusted you. This position means you are my entire world. If your dog sleeps at your feet, they are in guardian mode. They have placed themselves at the most strategic position to both stay connected to you and protect the room. This is pure pack leadership behavior. They are saying, I will protect you tonight. Ground sign of flying, this is ask us how. With protection, they are watching the other direction. So you do not have to back. Sleeping in wolf packs meant, I trust you completely and I'm covering you. Some experts say you should never let your dog on your bed, that it creates behavioral problems or dominance issues. I want to share what the latest research actually says about this. The old dominance theory that was in by modern animal abuse, the latest research, that for dogs with a stable and secure relationship with their owner, bed sharing actually deepens the bond without creating behavioral issue. Teach your dog to wait for an invitation. This maintains your leadership while honoring their need for closeness. And when that invitation comes, watch what happens to your dog. Watch their whole body relax. Watch the tension leave their face. Watch their now. You do not necessarily have to give this up entirely. Washing your dog regularly using allergen-proof bedding covers and keeping one side of the bed as a dog-free zone can significantly reduce allergen exposure, while still allowing your dog the closeness they need. The average dog lives 10 to 13 years. Every single night they spend beside you is one night of their limited, precious time, and they are choosing to spend it as close to you as possible. To hear that steady breathing, to feel that paw on your arm. Do not wait for that day to appreciate what you have right now. Tonight, when your dog climbs onto your bed, I want you to pause for just one moment before you fall asleep. Look at them, really look. That is not just a dog on your bed. That is 15,000 years of evolution saying, if this video made you see your dog differently, share it with every dog owner you know. And follow Woofology for dog psychology every single week, because your dog deserves an owner who truly understands them. And now you do. Sleep with you. Give them a piece of clothing you have worn. Now I want to address something important. The key is structure. If you choose to share your bed, if you have allergies, your dog's life is short, devastatingly short. And you will give anything to feel that warm weight beside you again. That is loyalty, that is love.